Susan Wehe. My mother was diagnosed with severe mental issues and refused medication. Despite that, my sister and I are normal contributing members of society. Both of us have had, my husband passed, long-term healthy relationships. Between us, we both raised 5 normal, mentally stable, well-educated children. We loved our mom and still miss her, despite her rants, physical abuse, and inappropriate parenting. There was still love there. I'm sorry about what happened in your family, but please don't paint every parent who might suffer from mental illness with the same brush when it comes to parenting. Pam Carson, Susan Wehe. I don't believe anyone would say all children end up bad with mental disturbed parents. I was not, but children do in fact live what they learn. You learn how not to treat your children and how to treat your children from your parents. For instance, if you live in Russia, you speak Russian. That's what my comment was referring to. I'm sorry you guys had to live through that period in your lives, but you seem to have survived and are great people. Blessings to you, Susan Wehe. Pam Carson. Thank you, and you're right, I grew up in a screaming, physically aggressive household, and I knew I didn't want that kind of life. None of my children are like that in their lives, so the destructive behavior stopped after several generations because my sister and I said enough. Pam Carson, Susan Wehe. You both broke the cycle. Strong women are one of God's greatest gifts. Susan Wehe. Pam Carson. Your willingness to try and break the cycle for others is inspirational. There's always a chance they will break the cycle themselves thanks to the example you set. Trust in God's plan and grace.
Evelyn Holmes. Thank you. Yes, the child must be saved. Sorry about your sister. I guess we all have one that believes the lies they tell. As for me, I can't lie. I don't have a good short-term memory to remember to lie. I won't lie anyway, it's a sin. And I have a sister 3 years older than me. I won't go into details about it, but it broke up our family. I have 3 sisters, and the one that lies, we don't have anything to do with her. It's sad. Pam Carson, you are correct. Children learn what they lived. IT is a mental illness that goes undiagnosed frequently. You have done all you can for your sister and her children, and why mother used to tell me give me a child up till they are 5 years old. I can have them trained. Funny thing is she was correct. The things we instill in our children from birth that builds the foundation. Like you see the crooked road this child will live if things don't change. Thank you for sharing your story with us, John Jackson. I know exactly what you mean. I to have a bipolar half-sister, a liar her whole life, married 4 times, cannot live with anyone. Her children 3 lived with her first husband, as her second didn't want them, but he is, a good man and with my mother's and Pop's help they are wonderful and productive adults, with good kids and lives, but my sister still struggles alone, blaming all. Joey F. Fleetwood. Hold up, there is no blocking in this group, or you get kicked. Katrina Willis. Blocking herself. Pam Carson. Katrina Willis, please unblock yourself.